Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'm bringing you a first-time reaction to an Irish musician named Damien Rice. We're going to be checking out his songs I Don't Want to Change You and I Remember Today, which should give us a good idea of what his sound overall is like. But I've never heard Damien Rice before. It's not a name that has ever been brought up to me before I got this recommendation. So it's going to be a very fresh reaction for you all from that perspective. And I did a cursory kind of Google search on Damien just to get an idea of what his style was like and, what he looks like. And immediately when his picture popped up, I'll show it on screen here. Immediately when this picture popped up, two thoughts came to my brain. I thought he was a sort of combination of Radiohead's Tom York, and that's a younger Tom York, and Prince Harry. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if that is at all a combination Frankensteined together that makes sense for Damien here, but, I thought it was pretty cool when those came to my mind. Also, additionally, apparently Damien is 52 years old, and I think he looks remarkably good here for 52. If anything, I would say he's anywhere between I'll get my age ranges wrong, but 39 and 48, something to that effect. But yeah, shout out Damien. I'm excited to check these out today. But before we do, a very special thank you goes to my friend Chrissy the Playful for making this extremely generous donation request and the selections for us today. Appreciate you, Chrissy, and I'll see you very soon. With that all said, I'm excited to check this out, so let's jump into it. He's gonna whisper at us. Oh, and now it's getting louder all of a sudden. And you hear the natural harmonics from the guitar here.
Wherever you are,
oh,
know that I adore you.
That is nice.
No matter how far I can go before you.
That was a nice acoustic riff earlier. I mean, his voice is so controlled. His delivery is extremely measured. You could kind of pick that up immediately when he's just singing that extremely low, almost like whispery note. The reason that's impressive is because to apply the minimal amount of pressure vocally and produce a sound as pretty as that is not an easy feat. And he's already doing well in that low space, low volume, low note, and he pulls it all the way up so smoothly. It's real nice.
I can go before you, and if ever you need someone, well, not that you need helping,
I'll be there for you.
but if ever you want someone, well, know that I am willing. Oh, and I don't wanna change you. I don't wanna change
it's this song. Wait, is this a cover? Or is this an original? Because I've heard that lyric before. Hold on.
Across a manger out among the dangers somewhere in a stranger's eye.
Wait, am I going crazy right now? Is this a melody that Damien came up with originally, or this is a cover of a song? Because I've heard this exact melodic line before. Da 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 do 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 do. I guess it is Damien who I was hearing, because I'm trying to think of all the contexts in which I would have heard this song. A lot of it I think in the TikTok era, probably mid to late 2020 and early 2021. I think I'm having a brain blast to the past. Beautiful.
The danger somewhere in a stranger's eye.
Beautiful lyrics.
Wherever you go.
I love how he gets percussive and quiet here. Just tapping on the guitar.
Wherever you go.
Just strumming one or two strings, not overdoing it.
I can always follow. I can feed this real slow. If it's a lot to swallow.
Yeah.
And if you just wanna be alone.
Yeah.
Well, I can wait without waiting.
This is a profoundly beautiful song. We'll talk about the lyrics after, but
if you want me to let
right now his delivery has me.
I'm more than willing. Oh, 'cause I don't wanna change you.
Yeah.
Don't wanna change you. I
That
don't wanna
chorus.
change your mind.
And notice how he modifies the melody
I
there.
just came across a manger out among the danger somewhere in a stranger's eye.
Oh, that bass note.
And I don't wanna change you. I don't wanna change you. I don't wanna change your mind. I just came across a manger out among the danger somewhere in a stranger's eye. I've never been with anyone
Oh.
in the way I've been with you.
This is so beautiful.
But if love is not for fun, then it's doomed, 'cause water races down.
Dude, chills.
The waterfalls, the water races down.
Getting quiet again.
The waterfall.
His dynamics are
I
so
don't
good.
wanna change you. I don't wanna change you.
Oh, it's almost
Don't wanna
pained down there.
change your mind. I just came across a manger where there is no danger, where love has eyes, it is not blind.
Dude, oh, I love that so much. And it feels really full circle to have heard this song after as many probably years I first heard it. The only part that I recognize is that chorus, and I definitely didn't hear this acoustic live version of the song. I probably heard a full radio produced version. Both are excellent, but this is so intimate feeling and gives that song that much more oomph, that much more gravitas in its meaning. And there's so many things I could compliment right away, and I'll do my best to be as comprehensive here before we jump into the next track, because I'll probably just reiterate a lot of those same comments there. But right away, I love the way in which he plays with vocal dynamics and the dynamics of his guitar. Because if we're looking at all of the elements at play, they're are two, and maybe with a bit of explanation, three musical elements that are producing the sound. One is, of course, his voice. Two is the acoustic guitar. And three is the percussive role of the acoustic guitar. And maybe you can add an additional fourth and say the actual space between the notes, space between his vocals is that fourth unsung hero. But we're just going to leave it at three for simplicity's sake. The percussive tapping on his acoustic guitar, you can hear even the echoing, the bellowing from inside the body of that instrument. It's one of the simple ways to add a bit more bass, a bit more just tempo to any guitar playing, because as an acoustic player especially, it can be hard if you're playing by yourself to produce a very obvious like downbeat unless you're really attacking the low E string or whatever you're playing in that moment. Whenever you add a thumping into your playing, there's a whole world of possibility. There's an amazing Polish guitarist named Marcin, that's Marcin, who he's just a acoustic guitar phenom. He employs this tapping technique on his guitar all the time. So in addition to that percussion, in addition to his control and dynamics vocally, he is very selectively silent. He'll pick pockets where you don't expect him to be silent, and he lets the sound just ring out of his acoustic, or the other way around. The acoustic will go silent, the beats will stop, and it'll just be his vocals. He picked those moments really well, and I'm glad that they also kind of revolved as we heard verse 1, 2, 3, even all the choruses as they grew, constant changes in what was more quiet, what was louder. Also, just a small note, but I loved the natural harmonics in the acoustic guitar. It creates this very like light and airy note on top of the normal pitch you would be playing at that same fret. Even the riffs, the acoustic riffs, how brief they were, super juicy. Man, I could just go on and on here. I guess then the last thing I'll address before we jump into I Remember is the meaning of this song, which to me, I think it's pretty obvious. It's talking about unconditional love. If you allow somebody to just literally be themselves, take whatever space they need to be themselves without imposing your own objective, quote unquote, view of that person, then they're allowed to just be themselves, and kind of the melding of minds that happens after the fact is because it's natural. You didn't contrive any of the environmental conditions that would cause that relationship to thrive or not. It just is what it is. You are one way, this other person is another way, but the happenstance that you two met and actually have chemistry that isn't artificial, it is rare. But because I love you and I don't want to change the good and bad things about you, I don't want to lose that rare thing too. It's a bit of everything, because you see the person for who they are, their flaws, all of their qualities that are good as well, and you accept it all. I'm not going to change you because this is how I found you. I love you for who I found you as, and I feel like I will love you for who you're going to be as well. It's a very dynamic process, but I don't want to change you. I'm not going to change you in this moment. Therefore, I unconditionally love you for who you are. That's a simple way I think about it. Super beautiful song. Let's check out I Remember.
Thanks very much. I know something you don't know.
I remember it well.
A new challenger.
First time that I saw your head around the door, 'cause mine stopped working. And I remember it well. There was wet in your hair.
Love Lovely breathy voice.
Stood in the stair, and I'm stopped moving. Won't you hear night?
Did you hear that like melodic parallel being outlined in the acoustic guitar that was tracking her pitches? It was a specific moment. Right there. The acoustic underneath was perfectly parallel. Ooh, pulled it up.
'Cause nothing is taking me down, down, down.
Oh, these performances are so intimate.
I remember it well.
I don't know her name.
Out of a storm to watch you perform, and my ships were sailing. And I remember it well. I was stored in your line, and your mouth, your mouth, your
I don't know why I'm momentarily reminded of Christina Perry. Even a bit of Lorena McKenna.
'Cause I can't believe what I found. Oh, and you hear tonight, won't you hear? 'Cause nothing is taking me down.
Always down here in the volume department. What is that, capo on two?
Except you, my love.
I think we're in the key of B minor, but I could be wrong. It's a beautiful song already.
Come all ye lost and dive
Whoa.
into moss, I hope.
Do you hear the effect on his voice? It's almost as if he's like singing at us through a radio or something. There's like I think it's a condenser mic he may be using here.
Come all ye lost.
Listen to him come in here.
Come all ye lost and dive into moss, I hope.
Into
That
moss,
my
wow.
sanity covers the cause to remove the stain of my love, the paper mache. Yeah,
Oh, and he describes his love as a stain.
Stain of my love, the paper mache.
That is poetic.
Yeah. Oh, now, come all ye reborn, blow up my horn. I'm driving real hard. This is love, this is porn. Oh, no, God will forgive me, but I just whip myself scorn. I wanna hear what you have to say about me. If you're gone or leave it on me, I wanna hear what you want.
Wow. That just got so intense. has the heaviest acoustic guitar you will ever hear. Oh my god, I'm like keen on running all of that whole section back. Just from the moment he started to scream scorn, the song just turned into something heavy. This emotional weight, oh my god, is undeniable. It just took over my brain immediately. I'm just gonna pull it back. I have so much to say here. I guess the one thing I'll say before I forget is I'm reminded of several artists now as I hear especially this more heavy section kind of find its way in. I'm reminded briefly of Radiohead for sure, which hilariously is randomly the fact that I brought up Tom York earlier somehow is now fitting into this discussion. Bit of Radiohead, bit of Muse with I think his name is Josh Mulaney or John Mulaney, one of those two. And there's another artist, Josh Ritter, who I'm momentarily reminded of. And there's one more. If I think of it, I will bring it up, don't you worry. How phenomenally good is this? Come on. It gets more feverish and intense, right? All the instruments kicking up in intensity, paired with the screams that we get. And I love screamo in my music. And here we enter a new soundscape. Cellos. Listen to the cellos. Oh my god, I have to pause it again here. The electric cello, the electric acoustic guitar, all of what we just heard is so amazing. And there is one more thing it reminds me of. It's a very specific reference, but there is a 21 minute version of the song Seek Up by the Dave Matthews Band. It's only available on YouTube. It's not on Spotify. There is like a section of that song between like minutes 9 and like 12 that in emotional intensity reached this high, and this is reminding me so much of that. And that is a section of a song that I just loop so many times over on YouTube. So yeah, this is going to be no different. Enough of me. Wow, they pulled the effects off. They really pulled them off. Dynamics again. Word of the day, dynamics. Quiet, loud, crescendo, decrescendo. Oh, he's looping it now too. Ah, listen to the muted strums. Ooh. The whipping of those chord strums. That is cool. Not a lot of artists will do this. There's like Buck 65, there's Tim Reynolds. There's a lot of like buskers who attempt this. Ren is another, Ren Gill. I think we're counting in 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It used to be 4, 4, but now it's 6, 8. This is so fresh. he adding? Just thickening. The note, her notes here. The look like he knows what he just did.
Thank you very much indeed. This is Tomo, Shane, Lisa, and Vivian. Sleep well and we'll see what's in play in the future, maybe. Thank you very much. Good night.
Dude, what a song. That is a performance you don't soon forget. And it makes sense that that was the closer for their whole show. I don't know what may have come before, but a song like that with a performance as heavy and intense as that became, that's definitely ending on a high note. Whew. I have so many things to say, and as I think of them, a lot of my thoughts are kind of running past me. Forgive me if I just repeat a lot of what I mentioned from the first song, but those points, just let's copy paste them over here because I think they apply, and then doubly so, especially because the highs of this song are so much higher than what we experienced up front. Granted, we had an entire band now with more instruments, more layers, the acoustic becoming an electric, all of these little changes that add up multiplicatively. I know it doesn't really make sense, but hey, here we are. Adding to contribute to this larger than life performance. And even by like the 4-minute mark, I'm thinking like, wow, this is a really beautiful folk song. I wonder what's going to happen when Damien steps in and takes a verse. When Damien steps in, this song becomes something entirely different. And whatever we had in the beginning goes out the window and then gets repurposed for an added layer later that again accentuates everything that we experienced. Because if you just take the female vocalists' vocals, for example, they sounded beautiful up front, but the way that they fit against the backdrop of all of the intensity, the whipping of the acoustic guitar audio that is now electric, the intensity in the screaming, the drums going belligerent, the electric guitar taking a stab at the mix, and all of the other sound effects that I will not be able to name now happening at once, you can still make out the distinct layers that we heard initially. So in terms of like melodic structure and carryover, we had what we had in the beginning and then some by the end. In terms of just emotional and melodic intensity, this is one of those songs that just, you don't even need to hear the lyrics to feel the actual emotion behind what would normally spur the lyrics. But that said, man, I didn't know, Chrissy, that you knew ball like this. I didn't know the music you listened to could get to this level of intensity. Not that I didn't believe you had it, I didn't have it in you, but this is not at all what I was expecting today. Let me tell you. What I was expecting today was more of what we got in the first performance. Oh, we just blew it out. We just blew the whole roof off this joint with I Remember. So I'd definitely be down to do more Damien Rice reactions on the channel. So if you are interested, you can make a donation request yourself by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.